So the Milwaukee Bucks faced the Indiana Pacers today in game one, and all I'm gonna say is, oh dear God, the Milwaukee Bucks suck. I actually was like, I was saying it before. If you've obviously I haven't been saying it on this channel too much, and yeah, I'll be back posting on this channel pretty much every day talking about the playoffs, talking about trades, talking about drafts, just because it's the time of the year where ball matters. There's not as much to cover and it's easy to follow. So when it comes to Tyrese Halliburton and Giannis Antetokounmpo, well, sorry, Tyrese Halliburton, Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks, it is Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is their team. That is their team. Giannis is spectacular. Giannis was spectacular again today. Giannis went 14 for 23 from the field. He had 36 points, 12 boards, and still was a minus 18 on the floor. Kyle Kuzma, I'm just saying this right now. Kyle Kuzma is one of the most overhyped players in the history of the sport of basketball. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying overhyped. In the year of 2019, the LA Lakers were making a trade for Anthony Davis. And all Stephen A. Smith was saying is they need to keep Kuzma. They need to keep Kuzma. They need to keep Kuzma. Charles Barkley, they needed to keep Carl Kuzma. I know his name's Kyle Kuzma, but it's Charles Barkley. And when he wasn't talking about the Lakers keeping Carl Kuzma, he was talking about the Lakers keeping Kyle Guzman. Also, probably Kyle Kuzma. But still, this guy put up a donut. I have never seen a player play a game this badly before. And I mean that. I have never seen a player put up a donut. 0 for 5 from the field, 0 for 2 from the free throw line, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 steals, 0 blocks, 0 turnovers, and 2 fouls, and a minus 24. They lost this game by 19 points. They were plus 5 when he was off the floor. He played 21 minutes. In the 27 minutes he was off the floor, they were plus. And again, look, I know they were down huge at halftime. It's not like, if we look at where is it? So they don't do the ESPN where it's up and down. They were getting killed the whole game. As you can see, they were up a little bit. Their biggest deficit was the start of the third quarter. They got it back to something where it's maybe they could pull back the miracle comeback, but nah. What were they down? They were down 12. They weren't going to pull back the miracle comeback. From the Indiana Pacers, they just did the job. They got the job done. This is a team that nobody respected, coming off an Eastern Conference Finals run. Everyone thought it was, this is the Mickey Mouse run, but they still made it there. This is a team that only lost to the eventual champions last year in the playoffs, and had they not choked game one away in embarrassing fashion, maybe that could have been a bit of a series. But this is a team that just, all of them were decent. Siakam, obviously. Siakam's really good. Siakam's really good, played really well. Andrew Nembhard's really good, and Miles Turner's really good, and Tyrese Halliburton, at one stage in the game, I'm pretty sure, he didn't shoot well, but at one stage I think he had 11 assists to 1 turnover. He ended the game with 12 assists to 1 turnover. I've never seen a player in my life average more assists than as few turnovers. I've never seen somebody average this many assists and be so careful with the ball in Halliburton. But at the end of the day, look, the Pacers just got the job done. The Pacers got the job done in this game. The Milwaukee Bucks is the real story of this game. They are so bad. They are so bad. But look, this is a team that's starting Ryan Rollins. I compared these to 2018 Cavs. I'm sorry, the 2018 Cavs bench was Jordan Clarkson, Rodney Hood, Jeff Green. Kevin Love stunk, but he was still something. The 2018 Cavs still had LeBron. They still had, who did they didn't have Jay Crowder. I think they traded Jay Crowder, if I'm not mistaken. I can't even remember who their team was. I know Jeff Green was pretty good in the playoffs. They still had J.R. Smith, who was, is he great? No. Is he better than this modern version of Taurean Prince? Probably. Bobby Portis hasn't been the same. They're playing Kevin Porter Jr. Like, this is how desperate they are. Like, by the way, if any team that employs Miles Bridges, Kevin Porter Jr., or Josh Primo is desperate. They are extremely desperate. Any team employing them three guys. Because let's be real, if they weren't really good basketball players, they'd be long gone from the league. There'd be no chance they would be still in the damn league at this stage if that was the case. But the real story today is freaking Carl Guzman. Like, he doesn't even deserve. Like, I think that Charles Barkley not knowing his name was earned today. I don't care how many points he's putting up. They literally got rid of one of their closers. We saw in the playoffs last year. I don't care how injured Chris Middleton was. We saw it in the playoffs last year. He's a playoff riser. Like, a lot of these aging vets are playoff risers. We saw from Kyle Kuzma playing for the Lakers that he was a playoff shrinker. He did nothing. He did nothing in that finals run. That finals run, obviously, Bron was unbelievable. AD, I think LeBron was better in the finals, but AD was their best player up to the finals. Then you had the likes of playoff Rondo, who stepped up big time in, I can't even remember if it was conference finals or finals, but he stepped up big time. I mean, Danny Green wasn't very good, to be fair. JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard, those players play great defense, but like, Kuzma rightfully didn't get that much credit. But you're looking at this Milwaukee team where, I mean, off the bench, Gary Trent's okay. He's okay. Like, he obviously 6 of 11 from the field here. And I'll say it wasn't even Gary Trent, sorry, 2 of 7, 6 of 11 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3. And like AJ Green obviously hit some shots here. But it just does not matter. It does not matter when freaking Carl Guzman is averaging zeros. It does not matter. And again, like, I'm not going to lie, I turned off this game when they went down 30 in the third quarter. I didn't catch the start of it, turned it off in the third quarter, did not see what was happening in the comeback. But I just don't see how they've got any chance to win this series, even with Dame coming back, because I just want to put it out there. Damian Lillard is coming back from a blood clot. I don't care that it's this miraculous history-making comeback. He is coming back from a blood clot. There is no way that Damian Lillard is going to be anywhere near 100%. If I'm wrong and he's some medical marvel, I would love that. I would absolutely love that. Because if those doctors finding out a freaking cure for blood clots, I wish they had. To be fair, the cure is just blood thinners, but I wish they had a way to cure it in 3 weeks when I ended up getting one but instead, no, my doctors, when they thought it was a calf strain, said, nah, go home, you're fine, take some painkillers. And 2 weeks later, I was nearly dead. Nearly dead when it moved to my lungs and a bit of it broke into my heart. But no, when Dame Lillard's think it's a calf strain, they do such a good job. And I don't know why I'm saying this out of anger for my doctors. Fair play to this Milwaukee Bucks medical team. They've obviously done an incredible job with Dame Lillard to get him back, but he's not going to be right. So for Milwaukee fans, I hope you guys are prepared for a third first round exit in a row, because that is the only way I can see this going. But anyway, at least you might be able to fire Glenn. At least Glenn and Darvin Ham probably aren't going to be your coaches next year. I guess that's something.